sure if it was going to work.
Yeah, we're having some Facebook difficulties.
Hello, happy Wednesday.
Yes. Hey, we just saw some stuff in the Topic Tuesday thread that we
Yes.
wanted to go over quickly. So, all right, Katie, what's the first thing?
Yes. All right. PA admissions interviews and what they're looking for. Yes. So they're looking for lots of different things. Look out for the interview course that is coming at you May
15th.
May
Yeah.
15th.
So that will open May 15th. It's very similar to other courses. You're going to have videos. You're going to have worksheets. There's a brainstorm thing. We just didn't want you to get kind of bogged down in that. We want you to finish your personal statement, get everything done first before we open that. But it will go live on the 15th of next month.
And what you, in the meantime though, professionalism for sure. Make sure you
Yes.
focus on that. Professionalism is super important.
Yeah, so the two main ways students get in trouble in PA school is either academically or professionally, like professionalism, coming in late, saying rude things, that type of thing, wearing the wrong stuff. And it is so much easier to work with students who are struggling academically. I promise you, we would rather help remediate someone up to where they need to be knowledge-wise and have to deal with you and your professional issues.
Anytime.
So if during an interview, if you have any sort of unprofessional behavior to anyone, they just don't want to deal with it. They're going to have to live with you for 2.5 years. They don't want to deal with it, so professional. The second thing is they want to make sure that you kind of fit what they're looking for in their class, right?
Yes. So when you come in for an interview, the programs are trying to assess whether you're a good fit for the program, and then you're trying to assess whether the program's a good fit for you.
Yeah. And so it's a good thing just to brush up on the mission statement, make sure that you can show them what you add to the program. If you're unsure what you, if it's been a long time since you've,
Hi, Bethany.
since you've put your CASPA application in, you might want to go and glance over your personal statement just to remember what you said, glance over your essays, just to remind yourself what you said. So if they ask you about that, you're not caught off guard as well. So look for that interview course. It is going to open May 15th. And that way you guys can be so ready for your interviews.
Whoop, whoop. All right, next question for Topic Tuesday. What kind of format are they looking for the COVID essay? Is the first part of this question. So yes, full sentences,
Yes.
edited multiple times, just like your personal statement, essentially. You
like a mini personal statement.
Yes, make sure all of your supplemental answers, including the COVID essay, is in sentence format, no bullet points, it's edited, it's perfected, just like your personal statement.
For sure. Again, it's your chance to stand out and personalize your application. Take it seriously.
And then how to time manage your application most effectively once CASPA opens. Yes, one step at a time. Don't get too overwhelmed by it, but start gathering stuff now. It will make things much easier for you once CASPA opens.
Yeah, gather your unofficial transcripts, gather the email addresses from your letters of recommendation, because that kind of thing you can put in, 20 minutes, you can do your demographic and put your letters of recommendation contact information in. It does take a long time to enter your courses in, so you have two choices. You can just do it and just do, 5 courses a day over the course of 2 weeks or whatever, or you can pay them to do it, but it's kind of expensive if you pay CASPA. So if you start right when CASPA opens, you've got plenty of time. People keep freaking out. Early does not mean May 7th. Okay, so applying early just means in a couple months. We don't want you to wait until November to apply. Okay, so again, yeah, just do it. If you're in school and you're like, hey, I don't really graduate until May 16th, well then just wait until May and do it. That's still early. I promise you can get a lot of this stuff done. A lot of it's just tedious kind of entering in information. It's going to be your personal statement and that type of stuff that's going to take you actually brain power, thinking power, and so that's what we want you to concentrate on.
And last Topic Tuesday question from yesterday is PA application timeline. So similar question. I'm slightly concerned about rolling admission and want to talk about whether that affects your chances of getting in. Absolutely.
Yeah, so rolling admissions, basically what rolling admissions mean is they don't wait to interview everybody. So some schools wait, they interview every single person they're interested in, and at the very end they decide. But with rolling admissions, they decide and they give seats as they do interviews. So they don't wait until the last interview. And so let's say you have rolling admissions and they know they're going to do 5 interviews, and let's say they have 50 seats. Well, if you apply early and you get that first interview invite, all 50 seats are open, right? So you have a kind of 1 in 50 seat chance of getting in, right? But let's say you apply later, or you don't accept the first interview invite. Now all of a sudden you're in the 3rd interview invite. Well, they've already given away 20, 30, maybe even 40 of their seats, because that's what rolling admissions does. They give away seats as they do interviews, as they find people they like. So sometimes, for example, we'll have 7 or 8 interviews planned, and then we'll decide not to do the 8th one because we've already given away all the seats. We don't need an 8th one, so we won't schedule any kids for an 8th one. And so just with rolling admissions, it does benefit you to apply early. and to get an early interview because there's just more seats open. It's easier to get a seat when there's 50 open than when there's only 3 open at the end, right? When you're competing against the same number of people. So early rolling admissions, it is beneficial to submit your CAPS application early, so submit it sometime in the summer.
So when they call you, programs that do rolling admissions, when they call you and they're like, we really want to interview you, then you best grab the first interview date that they give you, the soonest one. You want the soonest one. Don't wait until the last interview. Cancel the vacation, whatever you have to do. You want the soonest interview.
Yeah, we actually had a girl and she was like going to Florida or something. And she's like, I can't do this interview, you know, please, 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 can I go to the next one? And we were like, sure, that's fine. We understand, you know. And then we ended up canceling the next one because we filled all of our seats. And so this girl didn't even get a chance to interview. Yeah. And so, because we usually interview once a month, and then we would have like 2 extras at the end just in case we didn't fill our class, and we kind of hold them in reserve, and we know what days they're going to be, but we didn't actually send out invites for that. And so she was going to be at our last full one, and then she didn't make it because she wanted to go to Florida, which is fine. But then we decided to cancel the alternate interview dates, and so we did tell her, we're like, hey, actually, we're not going to have any more interview dates because we filled our class, and so she didn't even get a chance to interview,
which is super sad because I mean, again, if you get an interview, you better get a seat.
Yeah.
So that was her chance at PA school. Hopefully she had interviews at other programs and was able to get in that year and didn't have to wait another year. But again, earlier is better.
Yeah, and so it is hard. I know you guys are working and you're doing other things, but if there's any way people invite you for interviews, if you can take that first interview date and then, you know, if you can get time off work or rearrange things, it's a little bit easier now because you might not have to fly out. You might just be able to Zoom. But it's worth it to ask for that day off work, you know, work an extra weekend instead or something like that because it just looks like you're more eager if 1, you take that, and then 2, it just benefits you with that, especially with rolling admissions. So anyways, hope this helped.
Yes.
Every Tuesday we're going to do a thread for Topic Tuesday, so let us know.
Keep the questions coming.
Yeah, let us know what else you want us to go live on. And again, look for that interview course. It's locked right now, but it is going to open for you guys May 15th.
Yes. Hi, Bethany. Hi, Heidi.
Hey, good luck. CASPA opens at the end of the month.
Yep. You guys got this.
I know. We're so
in the
excited
bag.
for you. Yes. Okay. All right. Bye,
Bye.
guys.